Duty fans, we've got another exciting playoff matchup lined up for you. The Atlanta Dazed facing off against the New York SubPar. Looking like New York's going to get started off early here, but Dazed are controlling that kill feed right now, Q.
Oh yeah, it's gravy season. Poppy Rayford and Gravy going off for 2 each to clear out the opener. And King now just trying to get his bearings underneath him. Gonna find that kill onto Poppy there. It's a nice kill for him as they're not gonna also clear one out. So gonna get some time going their way. But as we do look into this P2 rotation, it's number 8, Dex. Kind of here in that parking lot side right now, T. We'll have to see if he's able to hold it on as he's got 4 red arrows coming at him.
Some unfortunate timing there. Just Gravy. It's the freest kill of his life, and they're able to hold those spawns as well. So you've got number 2, which was that gas side. These first couple gunfights are going to be big here. Gravy puts a grenade down. His teammates are good for 1 or good for 2. Sorry, Eska finds a 2-seed. On a 4 streak.
Yeah, King able to play his corners though, get that one quick. Gonna get taken out by Poppy though right back as Broly trying to go vertical on that car will be taken as well as sort of some more of the time now going for Atlanta. That's dropped to a 4-0 start, able to just kind of play the rotos and hang out, keep that gun to aim down sights as he's just frying. That's up to 5 now. We'll be able to get the 6 on air knock. There we go. That's going to be a quick 6-0 in the cruise, which is a good map for the cruise missile. You know, it has 2 hills. It can be really, well, kind of 3 hills it can be really effective on. So good start for the Dazed as we go into the rotation now.
Yeah, Broly does get picked up, though. He takes a body with him, so not too bad. Now the Dazed are going to be able to contest this here, and Gravy is in like Flynn, able to get onto that hill. Broly's able to find that other player, and just like that, the Dazed have all the control here, but Reloads has got something to say about it. He spots a lot of players there. He's got to lay down, let his teammates try to get into place, but Eska's here looking for 3, and he finds it. Little help from Broly, but the Dazed are playing perfectly right.
Able to find that break when they didn't really have the greatest positioning right off the bat, and just kind of able to play the spots. As Eska still hasn't been taken out from this top kind of AC unit in the back, and until you do that, he's gonna just keep frying these guys. 11-1. He's had a 6-0 life, and now a 4-in-a-row one anyway. So must have gotten up to 7 actually on that last one. So either way, but he's just still frying, fearing nothing. So 20 seconds left, gonna go the way of the Dazed. They're gonna be out to a quick 80-point lead really here now, T. So gotta see if King can put that knife away and get this thing going back the other way.
That would be ideal for the New York SubPar, but Eska's looking at doubling up streaks right now. He does get taken out at 5, so no double cruise missile here today, but he's still got one in his pocket. For the first time, the New York SubPar actually have a decent setup on this hard point. The Dazed have been so good at breaking and holding so far, so we're gonna have to fight them off here. All those kills are just lighting up red, and that's a 4 dead for the Atlanta Dazed. Just doing work.
Eska yet again on 3 streak. Can he make it 4? There's 4 in a row. I don't think he's had less than that so far on each of his lives. That's pretty crazy as Eska is just going still on his POV, because why would you get off of it? My man is just doing dirty bad things for this map right now. He's gonna get set up, and if they get this good kitchen hold, like, oh, that's a big kill. If they didn't get that, things were gonna be looking to get out of control, but it currently looks like we have the best setup yet for the SubPar.
It's so powerful to get into this kitchen hill early. So Arnok's able to find that guy trying to contest spawns in Raidford, and there's another one for King. So that's going to be a decent chunk of time early here on this P number 5. As they are all set up, and King's continuing to find kills. Reloads finds one as well, and here we go, Q. The SubPar may get themselves back in.
Yeah, we knew just based off the names in this match alone that there was going to be dogs on either side, and guys like King were going to have their moments. So either way, we are getting into it now, and really we've now gotten a big hold back from the SubPar, which has brought them at least back into this game for the current. But 3 kills going to go the way of Atlanta, and if they get all 30 of these seconds, it's going to look about just as bad as it did before this hill. So Eska starting off his streak again now at 1, so we'll have to see how far this one goes again.
That was such a good rebreak for the Dazed there. Keeping the pressure on. But you got King slowly popping off more and more of this map. He gets taken down here. Now we're back to P1, and that's quite a lead for the Dazed.
Yeah, I mean, been tough out here, right? Eska doesn't seem to want to die, but he's just taking a while to find this man, but he will pull out the pistol, because why not? Eventually we'll get that kill too. He's now just popping out of the window, challenging everything. You can tell they feel so confident as Eska is just flying around, aiming and shooting. This is looking a lot like the kind of video they put out for the MW3 promo right now.
Yeah, I think Eska is maybe gonna need to get his name in lights or something, man. The dude's cooking out there. 24-6. The slang is just so one-sided right now. Every single member of the Days is positive and then some. It's the New York SubPar staring down the barrel of a 100-point club here if they can't get in to these P2 spawns.
Yeah, I mean, if you're New York, maybe you're just starting to think, I mean, God, playoffs, you don't want to be even thinking about the next game yet. But you might have to, and just get your gun warmed up. You know, it'll be a completely different mode because, wow, Atlanta is just really not slowing down. They've kept their one game down tight, and they're frying everything that moves. As we see King just trying to fly around, do what he can, but it is a tough out here.
Yeah, not looking great for reloads either. The Days are in. They're locking all this time down. They can win off this as well. They're definitely going to try to push this up here and just get right onto that search. But there comes the break from the SubPar, able to lock it down. They still got Broly to deal with on this nasty little heady here, and he's making a great play. Going to try to stay alive. He's got 5 on his streak right now. He can maybe get another cruise missile and even just be super annoying here and kill these players off this old hill.
Yeah, I've got to go hard right now. If you're the SubPar, you got to fight for these spawns. You've got to find a way to get them in your control, but not turned the right way quite yet. Eska will find that one as well, of course. As he's able to now peek again. He's got the snake going on. Another one. Airknock will get that trade finally as he's looking to clean up all 3 of these members, but those are tough kills, and Gravy season is in. They only need 15 more seconds to this. Looks like it might be finished.
This hill's so hard to break anyways, and when you got Raidford on that head glitch, 20 and 10 right now. Pretty much everyone but Gravy double positive on the side of the Atlanta Days, as it is all over. The Days take a super dominant hard point. And welcome to the 100-point club there, New York.
Yeah, I mean, really, it just started off with those insane streaks from Eska, right? Able to hold down, and then they kind of, like, you know, it wasn't exactly their setup for this initial grind this out, you know, get this win today and move on to the next round, and you can think about MW3 in another lifetime as we load into this search and destroy.
Search and destroy first. Modern Warfare 3 beta second. Gravy in the money spot. He's going to be able to stop that plant here, but you got Reload sniping. Gives Raidford a haircut, and Gravy finds first blood.
Yeah, the Gravy will be finding probably first blood at my Thanksgiving as well. Again, able to get off of it, but Eska finding the kill. It's going to be quickly out to a 2-0 advantage. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. It is 3-on-2 right now, as King found one as well, but Broly has kind of found the flank. We do need to watch this now. Broly known to take the routes and search and destroy. I believe he was doing this the other time we cast as well, but I don't know if you've seen that guy, but he's going to get the time. He's going to fly out, and King's going to be able to turn that around, but he will move a little too much and be picked up on the other side as the Days have a very good first round, and now we're up 1-0.
That's a good defense for the Days, and you can tell Gravy knows what needs to be done on hotel defense. He's just stopping that bomb plan at all times. Finds himself with 2 kills in that first round. And Days are already off to a good start here, but I'm sure New York's going to have to bounce back. They got the defensive side technically stronger on this hotel control. It's going to come down to keeping that bedroom control.
Yes, it will, as we do see another kind of mid-A setup coming in from the Days for their offense. So they're going to really all flood out that reception center, get the information on the guy that's in the couches, but Reloads will find Poppy off the bat with that sniper, putting New York into probably one of their first really advantageous spots of the series so far. That's another snipe. That's exactly what this team needed to kind of liven the lineup right now and get them back into this, as King's going to find the other 2 quickly. That was quite the round from the SubPar.
Talk about a bounce back there. Reload's able to just lock down the site. Let's see this is King. Just how quick was this? Oh yeah, those headshots, baby.
Wow. booking them in at reception, getting them going. I like it. As we do see the subpar bounce back to make this 1-1. We needed to see that from them. Needed to see them get back into this. And I mean, now if you're Atlanta, right, you got to be a little scared of this reload sniper. I mean, he's shown he can, like, he probably should have had first blood in that round before too. He was, like you said, gave a haircut to Poppy Rainford that round. So I have to see if they can keep this energy up. And I love this call right now. Onto the B push.
Oh, they're hitting it fast too. This number 6 player may be able to get some info on this at least. But they're just going to run right by him. Broly doesn't spot anyone as Dex finds Eska. This is looking like a great round for the New York subpar already. Dex able to spot Broly, so looks like those arrows of the days are going to start moving towards that B bomb as it goes down. But you got Aranok in a great position here.
Kind of guys on every other side. We just need to see the subpar able to keep this kind of tidy, but it's not gonna go that way. Reload's gonna have to be the guy that makes the play right now. But timing, he won't go his way, but he'll find that one. I don't see anybody get too excited on Atlanta to defuse yet, but they do a good job of finding the other guys, and that will be a quick retake. Really just seen some of the experience come out of Days there. They remained calm and were able to pick up the kills.
Yeah, I think the real problem there is New York just did not have good presence inside that bomb site. They had the one player in there alone as everyone else was on the outside. They just gave up the retake there, and Days are a good enough team that they'll take advantage of that.
Yeah, they kind of, that first interaction between, was it, I think, Dex and Broly there, really could have gone a lot of different ways. If Dex able to pick up Broly, maybe he comes back to the kitchen and, you know, they're fighting from numbers down. But that's what a guy like Broly does to you. I mean, again, I remember perfectly fine that last time we cast them, Broly was the route man. And the route man, if you'll remember, does get paid at consistent rates. So he's going to do so again, popping the dead. He's going for the sniper, and I like this. This is a kind of a direct counter to the last round, but Reload's trying a different strategy himself. trying and stay hidden from Broly by remaining in lower position. We'll have to know what's going on with him, but the range shot's not going to come through. This attack will win that one every time.
Ooh, King in a really good spot, though. He's able to stop that plant. Still 3v3, so you can't count the New York subpar out just yet, but Eska does cross and finds King. Just like that, the bomb is going to start getting planted, and Eska has all the info, and now Aranok doing a crab walk of his own here. He's going to have to do a lot, so you can hear that player thudding around up above him, and he knows there's going to be probably a couple over towards the other site. Now he's just licking balls with Raidford.
Oh, I don't know.
No way. That had to have been a no-no.
I'm pretty sure he just put that gun right into his arm and shot him. That's...
Get the camera!
Absolutely dropping him, keeping his gun up, unlike Reloads earlier in that round. So that's kind of the sniper etiquette I guess you gotta have. But either way, 3-1 now for the Days. They bounce back from that emphatic round from the subpar to tie it up. We'll have to see if Reloads is kind of back to normal. He's going to need to be a big factor in this for getting the subpar back into this one.
They're going to need it here. Don't want to go down too many rounds early in that search and destroy. Starts to get real hard to come back. They're just going to try to face smash this A objective here. The Days got a pretty decent setup. It's going to be hard for them to break out without finding at least one kill here, but Eska is back down. Poppy Raidford finds Aranok with the snipe. Takes off his head.
A little timid or the subpar now. Not sure this side Eska got one, so it's a little bit in the air. So he's going to find the angle on King as well. Those are some gross shots from Eska. Staying hot. Broly's route pays off once again. He's on to reload, and he needed to reload there, so that'll go down again. That'll be 4-1 now for the Days.
Uh-oh. The knife is in, and they're starting to twist it. Atlanta Dazed trying to end this search and destroy in a hurry here. Gonna have to see the New York subpar bounce back, because now they're in danger of giving up that match point, and that's not what you want to do in a search and destroy like this, and especially not in playoffs.
No, you're right. This is kind of where you gotta dig deep, find that other that next gear. I mean, we're gonna have to see it. It's gotta be somebody like Reloads, right? He was looking so good with that sniper, and then things happen. But King has been known to do it too. But this is just a coordinated B push for the Days that really is going to be undetected, other than Aronach now sounding the alarm. He sees one, they're all
Oh.
pushing you, Aronach. Not something you want to look up at, but what is this going to look like? Eska always checking his corners, so he'll find that as well. King, a bit of a weird interaction there, but gonna get out. So the 3v4 retake is on, and they gotta dig deep right now, T.
They need an opening kill, and there it is. Reloads finds Eska.
Might work out too.
Possibly
There we
raid
go.
boss down as King finds Broly. Now you got a 3v2 situation.
There's
Gravy he's in a rat corner. Maybe able to find one, make it two.
Oh,
The third. Gravy locking it down, gives his team match point. It looked like they could do it. It looked like they had a chance.
Oh, all the outside kills, like literally it's lining up perfect for them. People are out on the patio. This sounds like my Thanksgiving with hot gravy in the kitchen, man. Like, come on.
Come on.
My man, pulling it out though. Possibly, like you said, twisting that dagger deeper and deeper. I don't know how the SubPar can recover because that was going so well for them.
Yeah, when you're down 1-4 and you give up the 1v3, oof. If they come back from this, they are stronger men than I, because I would have gave up.
I would be checked. Yeah, you got the route man pulling out the sniper. It is just, it's tough. It's tough out here. But either way, Broly gonna walk up, try to get some style points. He's looking for the sniper ace. Not sure if he'll get it, but he's certainly going to try. As currently the SubPar are just kind of, dare I say, in the fetal position. But Reload's gonna be found out as well, as we now have King kind of playing this hard angle. Not gonna get the timing to go his way as the Days smell blood. And they're coming for this last kill.
Oh, Dex. Oh, Dex. He can do it. The snakes are in. With Broly very weak and finds him. Staring down the barrel of a 1v4. Dex has got to get this bomb. He gets good timing onto Gravy. Gets him very weak. You got to chow that, Dex. The hip fire. Oh, he's so weak, and he finds it. Dex. They hold on.
Dex, baby, let's go. All right. If there's any way you get back in a 5v1, it's by doing a 4v1. I mean, Broly, I'm sure is telling the boys that, you know, it was just a push. You had to push it. I agree with them, but you know, this is what nightmares are made of when you give the sweep up. But either way, Dex is saying, "Let's go, boys. Get in the car. I'm driving. Come on, it's time." Playoff time, every round matters. You got to end up finishing this out if you're the Days. So I'd love to see the SubPar really give them a run for their money now.
That may be what they needed, a little bit of juice. Get him back into this. Dex putting on for the city, but he got a big ouchie from that nade there, so he's going to have to slow it down for a second. And they've already allowed Atlanta Dazed to get right through this setup. Eska's popping dead silence, able to find reloads. Now Broly and crew are going to start running amok. Eska finds another one, and Aronach now left in the 1v4 to save the series. There's one. Finds Broly. But now he's given up his position. He's only got 30 seconds here, Q.
I mean, I'd say it's impossible, but we did just see it last round. But the circumstances have changed a little. Gonna have to find Eska as well. Just looking for these shots on Rainford, as Rainford will pull up with that thing on him and call game. As we're gonna need to see that from him, as he looks like he just took a bullet, re-peeked, and absolutely took his head off from behind the desk. Let's see the man here. He's gonna take the bullet there, crouch up, aim in, and pow, right to the shoulder. Dude, we can, but we ain't trying to send this Thursday off yet. We're trying to see 3 more maps. Will the SubPar have it in the bag, as they are going to start off with Dex sending out as the lone man for this A defense, as it so often is. And it looks like Dazed are kind of content with just the mid-A push right now.
They're kind of spreading the map out a little bit as Raidford and Gravy are going to get the first couple kills. And just like that, the small stack is in at A. Already working on that first tick, and Broly's in a great position to cut these players off. And the bobbing and weaving is just paying off tremendously as his teammates are already stacked up over here. Raidford able to kill the flank onto Aronach, and that's the A point already gone.
Yeah, but you know, this has happened enough on Hotel as well. I'll admit the not having any kills is a little bit of a tougher aspect of it, but there we go. Reloads is on the board. They just need to get a little bit more control now of this B point, which King's gonna find one to maybe do that. Got a couple more guys to clean up right now with that stun coming in. Will Dex find it? He will. That's a big kill. And it seems like they've gotten a bit of control now on this B site as Reloads Dex, I guess, that finished that off. So Gravy now coming in. They just need to get these guys off to get some breathing room, but that's gonna be 3 for the days.
Oh, Dex holds on. Able to find Broly. He's got to give his team some time. He gets taken out. Arnok in a little bit of a mantle. Probably didn't mean to do that there. Reloads his last man alive. He gets taken out as well. And that second tick is going to go down at B. And the Atlanta Dazed are wasting no time here. The last push comes in. So far, not so good as King is left all alone. And just like that, the Atlanta Dazed take the first round.
Yeah, wow. The Days just not leaving any room for narrative storylines or scripts right now. They are really putting the dominant down again. As that's a 9-2 first round for Broly. That was just really, they just executed at every level. I mean, I don't think we really ever seen the subpar get much control over B right at all. So gotta answer back now. Gotta stun them back with the offense. I mean, I've seen plenty of hotels that have gone offense at the end of the season here. So gonna be looking for that route maybe for the subpar.
Now do or die here. They find themselves on the attack. Got to answer back here, and that's a good way to start it out.
All right.
Great way to start it out. 3 dead for the Atlanta Dazed, and they stack it up immediately. They're going to be able to do big damage here. Eska in through the backside, though, is going to be everything. Count them with us, folks. Come on.
A must answer. A must answer for the subpar now. As Broly found the other one, and they've cleared off some of that from the point now, and they've kind of got a hold going towards A, as Gravy is going to try and keep them in here. Almost turning on Airnock, but he'll find that kill as well, as now Eska's going to come back to A. And you know he's good for one, so he'll find that. As they do have that guy still there, but Airnock's trying to play the sides, going to get into a tough fight with the pack right now, probably. And that will happen, so Dazed able to gain a lot of control back on the map. That 1v1 not going the way of the subpar on the bottom side either. What are they going to do now, T?
Oh, Reloads got an answer. He's going to stop the clock over at A, at least for the time being. Does get picked up. Now Gravy is in the coveted top bed position. He's able to smell some players. Goes ahead and makes a smart decision and just takes one with him. But that's 2 dead now for the Atlanta Dazed. Reload's able to get in. Aranok finds another. They're going to stack it up now. That's the second tick already gone. Big gunfights coming across the middle of the map. Aranok able to find a trade, though. Reloads gets one as well. The B point gets captured. Got a minute and a half on the board. And the New York SubPar are only down 1 wave of kills.
And those kills at the end could be a blessing in disguise for the subpars. The one man at least got a close spawn to this kitchen. He's going to be integral to keeping a little bit of pressure, because you don't want to be held in this kitchen and fighting to get back to this point. The jump on going to come through, but Eska is just too damn with it. It's going to find both. I think that Gravy will get the other one, but King's going to get a flank in now. He'll be cut down too, though, so things kind of slowing down for a moment, but just got to see if subpar can finish this round out.
Oh, the good snakes from Dex. Snaps onto the second, but not able to find it.
2 more.
Gravy winds it back. There we go. 2. Make it 3. The New York SubPar are not going down here. Broly gets picked up as well, and look at that spawn from a Dazed. That's going to be at least 2 ticks gone before they can even contest this hill, and it's going up at Mach speed, Q. Oh, they can't even get there.
Kills, though. Oh, they do just finish it again. That was looking like a mirror of well, it pretty much was a mirror of the last scenario, the prior hill, with all the kills coming through just at the end, and they were going to get them all, I think, but just able to finish those zones. So they don't ask how, remember, chat. Everybody in the chat, I want to hear it. They don't ask how, they ask how many. And right now it is 1-1. We do see the subpar bounce back. That was the best they've looked in this series.
It really was. They were able to find multiple 3-4 deads there throughout that round. Could be huge for them. back on defense. You got to hold strong. This is a very important round here. You hit him in the mouth. You can't just roll over once you do that, you know.
Oh, Poppy finding the tough kills always. It seems like that's just what his role is on this Dazed team. Just finding those openers, finding those just unique singular kills off, and Broly goes in and does the rest. Him and Eska just get in dirty, but they're not on the backside. Needs to be precise with these bullets, and he's seemingly done so.
Ooh.
Found 2, which is a great job, but Reload's gonna get picked up by Poppy, who's on the 6th streak, gonna have the cruise, gonna be able to finish out the second tick, I would think, of B right now. And what will the SubPar do? Will they be able to get them off of this?
Poppy playing his life amazingly right now as the nade kills just come in droves. The Atlanta Dazed have a 6 life advantage and 2 minutes to work with, and Eska just continues to snap onto these players here. Maybe Dex able to play a nice corner, finds him, doesn't quite get Raidford as he and Broly combine for 2. And they're already on A. This is looking a little tough here, but Reloads and Aeronok.
Aeronok has been playing the long con, and it might work out, I guess, if you get a 4 down and can get the control back. I mean, I was starting to think it was a bit questionable how long he hung onto that kitchen spot, but it kind of worked out, I guess, in the end. And he's been able to make every fight count after. So SubPar not giving up quite yet in this round. I love to see it, really, as they're battling on, and Aeronok sensing he does need to get some more forward positioning going. But he's going to get picked up in this kitchen. So it'll come down to these next 3 remaining members. We do know how far the spawns are, and that's going to be another 2 down now. So SubPar got to find their position right now.
It's a big one out of Dex. That's another one out of King and Aeronok. They're doing the work, but they've got that player on the hill still. It's gravy season. Tries to spin onto Arnok, but he's just been so good as he finds a 2-piece. Keeps cutting these players down. Slowing that push down just little by little as Reloads gets great timing there. He's in a great position as well to force these spawns back over towards that B side. You can see where number 4 just spawned up at. Not where you want to be.
I swear we can just see the COD timing going with the script in this match right now. It just seems like the SubPar are finding the kills when they need to, but right now is another one of those moments as there's Reloads in the chat with 2 again. I can't believe it. The jump by Gravy's gonna pick up 1, fly onto Aeronok, but he's good for that one. One more guy pushing forward is Poppy Rainboard. He'll go down as well. The SubPar just will not go away right now, T.
No, they have definitely shifted gears. You were saying they needed 2 earlier. They finally fired up here. Leading the charge, 17 and 13. I think that's maybe the difference, but Eska is going to put big damage onto Reloads. He does get taken out, and Dazed are in the hill.
No.
New York's got to get there. A small stack in, that should be the second tick gone. This break is everything right now to extend their series, extend their season. They've got to get in. The pre-aims are just too strong. The Atlanta Dazed. Oh man, it looks like they could win it.
Yeah, 24 seconds hit, and you just needed that last wave of kills, or at least just some of them. They all seem to go the way of the Dazed in that moment. But again, you just have to remain level-headed if you're the SubPar. A lot went well there. I mean, you know, you can think of things you could have done better, but at the end of the day, you know, it's tough holding that 8 point, right? You only ever get really one kind of wipe and you're done. So, you know, it's tough leeways, but either way, like I said, the formula might be through the all offense route, as we do need to see the SubPar continue to go to work again. Nade the ceiling, whatever you got to do, get yourself going, as Reload's going to find first blood.
I mean, that's a great start. Reloads with 2. Eska and Poppy combined for a couple as well, though. But to get the virtual trade there, that's going to get taken out of the process. Those are big kills. Atlanta Dazed able to get some good position on the map now.
Get that close spawn in, though, for the SubPar, though. This might be huge. They need to find these kills right now. This is when it matters. They find the close one. Kind of sees his possibility here. Is Aeronok going to fly onto the hill? It's going to work out. They're going to pick up the kills. A team kill coming in through again from Gravy. So this is going to be B the way of New York. Things are just popping off in this hotel control team. We are in right now for a treat. We've been given one so far, but got to see this A defense now.
It can be pretty easy to defend Hey, if you can get a player into that kitchen side, that's number 3 is, but
Look
it
at the
did not
spawn.
affect those spawns at all. He just got spawn bombed on.
Oh
Gravy
boy.
gets ran over, doesn't find a kill either. Now Eska's gonna have to try and slow this down a little bit. He is able to find one, and his teammates are finding all the others. That's a 4 down, and they keep getting the blessed spawn.
Here
Oh
we are.
no. Right back in.
Oh, but they
Oh.
still are just getting dumbed down by Gravy and Eska, so you keep getting that spawn. It's both a blessing and a curse. They're down to 13 lives already, but I mean, it's on the onus of the Dazed to stay alive in this spot, right? Because if they go down, they won't spawn nearly as close. So the kills come through. We see all yellow in the feed. This is one more man, and they will be in a great position. With his gun not out, they gotta find Poppy Rainford. This is the kill they need to get back on this point. The snapback, Poppy flying on them. This is giving him time for his teammates. Will Broly find any, though? He's waiting for his team. This is smart. But Airnock knows to push that out. But Eska is in and finds 2 while Airnock pushed out. Airnock's got to get a flank in quick here. He's finding the other kills right now. But they've got to be waiting for him now, and they will be. This is going to get tough for the SubPar with only 6 lives left, T.
Make it 5. Eska finds another. Make it
Boy.
4. No respawns remaining. It's all hero plays from here on out. The New York
done.
SubPar, it can be done, baby.
Can be done.
It all starts with one. You just gotta poke a hole in this setup and just try to work in efficiently. And you got number 6 on a god flank right now. They can just give him a little time, but Eska with a good off angle. Never gonna expect that. King fires back. Reload, stays alive as well. And he's gonna be forcing a very far spawn here, but they gotta collapse on this hill. Oh, King. You gotta win this, King.
Gotta push him almost too, because those 4 spawners are coming back right now. But your teammate's doing all the work he can on that backside, but he's got nobody left. This is gonna be a 1v4 more or less. He will. It might even be a 1v6 if he were to do it. He's gonna find the first one. The team made the turnaround, but nothing. The Dazed able to hold on. 3-1 in the control will bring it to a 3-zip series count as they look dominant heading into the rest of the Silver playoffs.
They definitely look dominant. I mean, you get to see the team day twice there.